All right, so my Tabor City home here, making our second video about Super Clean, the product. So as I said in the previous video, I was approached by this company, asked to review some of their products. So I agreed to do it on the condition that I could give you my honest thoughts on what the products were. And first one that we reviewed was an engine compartment cleaner. It's not specifically just an engine compartment cleaner, but I was pretty impressed with it. So if you guys want to see, go back and take a look at that video. Second product we're going to review today, it's going to be a bit of a challenge, so let's take a look. All right, so our second super clean product that we're going to review is going to be this, what I'm going to call a general household cleaner. I use cleaners like this all over the house for different things, and I would absolutely be the type of person who would pick this up at a big box store, take it home, and just try and use it on various different greasy products around the house. So, I'm gonna be kind of excited to see how this one works. And again, big thing for this one is the fact that it's biodegradable. All right. So what we got here, 5-gallon bucket. Well, it's not completely full, but it is a 5-gallon bucket of burnt diesel oil. This is diesel oil that came out of my truck on my last oil change. I always collect my used motor oil, take it off to the recycler. I feel like that's, being responsible about the products that we use. And again, that's one of the things that I'm impressed with about this product, the fact that it's biodegradable. So that goes right along with the fact that I like to collect my motor oil and be responsible with what I do with that. But our challenge for today is to see if that general household cleaner, if it can clean this hat. So there we go. We're gonna drain all this oil off this hat, and then we're gonna see if Super Clean can clean itself. All right, so here we go. We got our hat that we put in the motor oil. We got a catch basin down here to catch any product that's coming off of it. Spraying it down with the Super Clean. Now, I wear hats to death. Like, I wear these things to the point where they get so stinky, sometimes my wife doesn't even want to be around my hats. So, I'm constantly having to clean hats. And how do I do it? I get an old toothbrush, and I just get after it and get in here and start cleaning up the hat. So, first thing I'll say is, smell of it's in line with every other degreaser I've ever used. It's not an obnoxious smell. It's not a particularly pungent smell. I would say, again, it's in line with every other smell that I've ever used for a degreaser. I just find, especially for me, because, again, we have pretty warm climate down here. I wear hats all the time. Matter of fact, it's a little unusual that I'm making a video without a hat on. But I just find, for me, that the way when I wear a hat to the point that the inside band that goes around your head starts to get that funkiness to it, and just scrubbing it with the toothbrush. The way I clean them is exactly what I'm doing here. I just take a toothbrush and some degreaser. I normally do this at the kitchen sink inside the house, but let's take a toothbrush and some degreaser and just scrub them down really well. Let them sit in a hot sink full of water, and then see how they turn out. So I'm gonna spray this off. I'll be back with you in just a minute. All right, so there you are. We had black cat, not cat, hat. We had the black hat from diesel motor oil, and as you can see, she doesn't seem to be bothered by the smell of the Super Clean. So dipped it in a bucket of used diesel oil and cleaned it up with the Super Clean toothbrush, sprayed it off. I had to spray it and clean it probably 4 times. And we're gonna let it sit out here in the driveway in the sun and kind of get an idea of what we got when it's done. The one thing I can tell you is when I'm looking at it, it's still wet, but when I'm looking, I'm not seeing any kind of a sheen where you get that rainbow sheen from leftover oil on the hat. So I'm pretty happy with where we're at so far. All right, we'll be back when it's dry. So there you go. Black Hat Challenge. Took the hat that Super Clean sent me, dipped it in a bucket of burnt motor oil, took the general purpose cleaner, scrubbed it down with general purpose cleaner and a toothbrush, and got it clean again. Let it sit out in the sun, dry up. And how much confidence do I have that the general purpose cleaner was able to get the diesel oil out of this hat? Well, I wouldn't put it on if I didn't think it was clean. There you go. Super Clean and your general purpose cleaner. Says Tough Task Cleaner Degreaser. Tell you, as black as this hat was when it came out of that diesel oil, I believe it. So I think it'd be well worth investing in. Anyways, my Tabor City home. You guys have a good day.